Outlaws, just here ready to saddle up once again for a brand new Red Dead adventure. The free Outlaws to the End DLC is now available, and it's filled with tough co-op missions for you and 3 of your friends to tackle. But before you leave the stable, IGN has a few things to tell you about co-op. After all, riding in a posse is a little different than being a lone gunman. It may seem like a no-brainer, but co-op means that you have to work together. Sure, you may have possed up in Red Dead's multiplayer mode, but Outlaws to the End takes this idea to the next degree. That is to say, there are a few changes that you should know about. First off, the checkpoint sequence is a little different than you may be used to. If everyone in your party dies, then everyone will have to start from the very beginning of the mission. Oh yes, it's a pretty harsh punishment, so stay on your guard. There are multiple checkpoints throughout a mission, so at least one person needs to survive. If that person makes it to the checkpoint, then your fallen comrades will respawn. For that reason, always stay together. We know a lot of you like to go off and do your own thing, but that's also the quickest way to lose the mission. One of the advantages of staying together is that you are also given the chance to revive your friends before they die, as long as they weren't mauled by a cannon or something.
Your gangmate is hurt.
Of course, reviving someone in the midst of a battle also leaves you open to fire. If you know you're close to a checkpoint, just make a run for it and hope that you make it. Don't worry, your friends might feel a little betrayed at the moment, but they'll thank you when they respawn at the next checkpoint. Another thing to note is that there's a basic class system in the game now. You can pick between being a miner, gunslinger, marksman, and soldier. Miners are short-range fighters. They pack shotguns and dynamite. Gunslingers are mid-range with their rifles and fire bottles. Marksmen do long-range sniping. And finally, the soldier is your standard jack-of-all-trades fighter. It may be tempting for everyone to be a soldier, but specialization will help a lot. For example, gunslingers are great for the river mission, a few snipers will help in the ammunition mission, and miners kick ass in the, surprise, mines. Mix and match and work together. There's nothing cooler than having one guy drive a stagecoach in the escape, another riding shotgun with a shotgun, and the final person manning the Gatling gun. It really is a thing of beauty. Speaking of weapons of mass destruction, also remember that friendly fire is turned on. Be especially careful with heavy weaponry because they can eat through your buddies really fast. As the old saying goes, it only takes one cannonball to end a friendship.
Your gangmate needs help.
And that's all for Red Dead's first DLC pack. Remember that if you get through the normal missions, you'll unlock harder versions of each. Keep a cool head, work together, and you and your buddies will be the coolest group of outlaws since the Young Guns. For more tips, tricks, and movie references from the 80s, head on over to guides.ign.com. And if you feel like making some suggestions for future episodes, follow @IGN on Twitter. I'm Jessica Chobot, and we'll see you here next time on Strategize.